So, you finally decided to approach me.
Wow.
Good. Are you able to read?
The elitism.
I am.
Then read this scroll.
To my barons, vassals, and all free subjects.
Go on, go on.
Let it be known far, wide, and by all, that I hereby declare Merwin of Caingorn to be our loyal and trusted servant, and to be loved by us, thus rendering all who cause him grief liable to incur our royal wrath. Henselt, King of Kedwin.
Good enough. Understood?
Indeed, though grief is spelled differently.
I see you are quick. So you accept that if the Witchers wish to travel freely and unmolested about Kedwin, they should not cause me grief, no matter how the term is spelt.
You don't seem like anyone's causing you grief.
Not yet, no. But that may change, and my patience has its limits.
I wanted to ask you something. May I ask what brings you to Kaer Morhen, sir?
My sister, Deirdre. She is my elder, and in Kedwin, the eldest offspring inherits all titles and estates, no matter the gender. My father, Prince of Cairngorn, may he rest in peace, passed on 2 weeks ago, a victim of syphilis.
So Deirdre is now Princess of Caingorn?
She would be, if not for the curse that holds her. Anyone aspiring to the throne of Cairngorn must fulfill 2 additional conditions. Cairngorn is a vassal state of Kedwin. For decades, the princes of the north have bowed before the throne at Ard Carreg, a throne currently occupied by King Henselt, who has made his opinion on the issue of cursed princesses very clear.
I think I get it. And the second condition?
Do you know Cairngorn's history, Witcher?
Not well.
We have this custom whereby any aspiring ruler, prior to assuming the throne, must spend a day amongst the duchy's simple folk, execute a series of menial tasks, and pray in the Temple of Freya in the evening.
Sounds reasonable.
The problem is my sister has displeased the simple folk in the past, and though she most probably could bribe a few prominents, the priestesses of Freya will never accept her.
I see.
I should be clear about this. I wish Deirdre to relinquish all claims to her title as princess and to assist Miss Glevissig, for her own good.
You guys will love to meet another prominent elf in the future. Well, I have no idea who that possibly might be, but I mean, I have met some elves in this game that were not completely arrogant assholes, so it's fine. One thing to note is that this module is basically a mashed up copy of a general plot point of the main book story and of an entire short story named The Lesser Evil, which appears in the first book. Okay, well, if I am ever going to read the books, it's going to take months or years until I get to them, so I don't mind. I don't mind the spoilers.
Can I ask a personal question?
You may.
What's your connection to Sabrina Glevissig?
Mutual respect.
That's evident enough. Take care.
All right. The scout is the elf we talked to already, or? Yes. Oh.
Psst! Master Geralt.
What is it?
I merely wish a brief word with you, sir. But reveal not to Miss Sabrina that I drew you aside.
All right. Talk to me.
Master, do not defend the lass you harbour now in your castle. She is not worthy. I detest her with all my might. It will be 2 years now when she passed through my village with her retinue. My father, keeper of the local tavern, took in the noble party. I know not if he offended her, or if it was just her whim, but she tormented my father to death, slowly and cruelly, forcing my mother and me to watch. May she be damned for the ages.
And no one raised a hand to stop her?
It was but the princess who had a retinue of armed men and who wielded a sword herself. There was nothing anyone could do. I beg you, surrender the girl to Sabrina, who will repay her for all her ill deeds.
I need to speak with the other Witchers first.
Please, follow me. Miss Sabrina asked that I bid you come to her tent. Please.
All right.
No. No. No.
Welcome to Miss...
In case you're...
Yes.
No map. You...
No, we're just skipping through this right now. No. I want to load my... I want to load my save. Let me load my save. We were not done talking to people. I'm sorry, but there were still many people in this camp that we had to talk to. And stuff we could pick up.
Black sun, schmack sun, red, blue, or green as spit. How does any of this concern me?
I was just thinking the honourable gentleman should gather his things and piss off home.
Wrapped around her finger, she's got him. Shit for food, rains all the time, and the wolves to boot.
Greetings, I'm Merton Brings, commander of this pathetic bunch. Geralt of Rivia. So, how's it gonna be, Geralt? How is what going to be? Will you make peace with the Honourable Glevisig? Please take that damn bitch. Or are we due to have a serious misunderstanding? Believe me, Merton, you don't want to cross swords with me. Of course I wouldn't. I've heard what your kind can do. I once saw a witcher at work. That changes little, though. We're on contract, and contracts are secret. So what will it be? I don't know yet. Let's try to figure it out. All right. Forgive me, I can offer nothing. We can't hunt because of these wolves, and our supplies are running low. So what's the story with this contract of yours? Well, when Merwin tells us to fight, we'll have no choice. He pays regularly, on time. My hands are tied. So the nobleman is in charge? Theoretically. And practically? I'll say this. Sabrina Glevisig interrupts King Hensel when he speaks by pounding the table with her fist and ordering him to shut up and listen. What does Hensel do? He listens. The woman can be very unpleasant. Merwin is from Cairngorm, and only recently joined Hensel's court. He's no match for the witch. Who is? Witches are best handled by witchers. Any thoughts on this girl, Deirdre? Too thin for my taste. Nothing to grab hold of, eh? Or slap. Or take and... I guess she's just not the dwarven type. Precisely. Though, I wouldn't kick her out of the sack.
Wow.
Geralt? How did you find Kaer Morhen? We tracked the girl here, thanks to Rhyme. He's the best scout I know. Could find a fish in a stream. He did track the girl down. Geralt?
Oh god. Yeah, let's go. Oof, we're gonna lose that one. I was not actually looking at what this was. Like, I thought it was because he mentioned that they didn't have food. I thought it was one of those to hand him something. And then as I clicked on it, I saw that it was poker, and I was like, fuck me. What? We're gonna lose. We are going to lose so badly. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Yeah, we're almost certainly going to reload this. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're gonna rush through his dialogue again. Just really quickly.
Geralt, so how is... Will you make believe? I don't... Alright. So what's... Well, so the... Theory. And I'll see... What does... You list Merwin. Who? Which is... How did we track... He did... Geralt. Any thought? Or... I guess... Precise.
Done. But yeah, we're not gonna play him at dice. Nope.
Ah, humans. Always creating problems for yourselves. Wrapped around her finger, she's got him.
Hey, what is it you seek?
Greetings.
How's business?
Business, Witcher? I'll make sure the boys are supplied. I'm not a traveling vendor. True, I'm willing to trade in some things, but I'll generally only sell unneeded or worn equipment. Surplus, you might say.
Worn equipment? You must have traveled a ways.
A long way. And one hardly paved with roses. Once near Banard, I was forced to flee from the enemy through a flowery meadow, but those were mostly poppies.
Who were you fighting?
I wasn't serving under Brings at the time, but under Akuto. Local raids, disputes between lords. I believe it started with some dispute over Northern Mark, and ended as usual.
How's that?
And a ploughing royal mess. Brother versus brother, sister versus aunt, grandpa jumping in, why not? Family disputes, if you know what I mean.
Oh, man.
Old feuds, old scars. Before that, there was Dol Blathanna, afterwards Kovir, and now I'm here with Brings.
Is Brings a good commander?
Good commander, bad employer. Serving nobles is always troublesome. The only advantage is that our patron remains solvent.
And the sorceress?
I don't meddle in the matters of mages. They're greedy and prone to wrath.
Alright.
Mark my words, that witch will be our doom.
Cursed witch. Believes she's mastered all the knowledge there is.
What?
What's that stench?
My delicacies. Why?
These poor people. Ah, potion based. We're keeping that. Okay. Now I won't mind if we run into this girl. For I would also like to grab some wolf's alloy if I can. Oh no, we can't. Okay.
What is?
I merely...
All right.
Master, it will be... I know...
And no,
It was...
I need to...
Please.
All right.
Alright, now we can actually have this conversation. The dwarven spirit is equivalent to white gold. Okay.
Welcome to Mistress Sabrina's tent.
In case you're wondering, this is an illusion.
Everything?
Yes, but my dear Witcher, it's an illusion of rare quality. In fact, it barely differs from reality.
No matter.
Suit yourself. I assume you're returning to Kaer Morhen for the winter.
You assume correctly. Enough of the small talk. We have important things to discuss.
Thank you for your help with the wolves.
No problem.
You've heard of the curse of the Black Sun, Witcher?
The curse of the mad mage Eltebald. I believe he started the whole mess that led to several dozen nobly born women being murdered or imprisoned in towers.
Eltebald was no madman, and there is no doubt that women were not entirely normal.
Madness, normality, it's prattle steeped in relativity. Tell me something specific.
Autopsies were performed. The mutations witches undergo are but a minor clinical operation compared to those caused by the curse of the Black Sun. The skulls and spines of these girls contained red sponge of some kind. Their internal organs were in disarray, some missing altogether. Everything covered in moving cilia and pink and blue meat scraps. What say you to that?
Nothing. I've seen humans with eagle talons instead of hands, with wolf fangs and eyes. People with additional joints. All products of mages fumbling with magic. It's no proof of a curse. We digress. Why are you here?
A girl affected by the curse of the Black Sun is inside Kaer Morhen. Princess Deirdre Ademain, elder sister of Merwin.
What do I have to do with this?
Don't play the fool. That girl is a serious threat to you. Surrender her to me and no one will get hurt.
I'll think about it.
Sabrina, I wish to have a word with you.
Naturally, Merwin, but not now. I have several matters to discuss with Geralt of Rivia.
Is there anything I should know?
Don't fret. We will confer later.
In that case, I shall take my leave.
Sabrina here is basically just spoiler Stregobor. Well, I did already see the Stregobor stuff in the show, so. Oh, here's my wolf's alloy.
Would you enjoy a foot massage?
Not from you, thanks. This this looks entirely too creepy. Unknown herbs. Too bad. Alright, Sabrina, let's talk.
Witcher?
You must be bored out here.
Well, in truth, the valley provides little in the way of diversion for the civilized, and my illusory boy is no longer as entertaining as he used to be.
Considerable lack of certain illusions of Stregobor's foe. True, and I'm very happy that those are not here, because I would have to blur so much shit for YouTube.
Or maybe it's time to go then. I'm sure there's no lack of entertainment for the civilized at the court of King Henselt.
Don't count on it, Witcher. I will not give up so easily.
It was worth a try.
Witcher?
I've heard nothing to convince me that the girl is cursed. What proof can you offer?
Quite a bit. All the girls born soon after the eclipse were discovered to be inclined towards cruelty, aggressive, prone to attacks of wrath and wildness.
Were any attempts made to lift the curse?
Indeed, using higher magic. All girls subjected to it merely perished.
That discredits you mages, not the girls. I guess only the dead were dissected?
Not only. They continued to rampage, and a decision was made to eliminate all. Many were eliminated. All were dissected. One underwent vivisection.
You mages can really be impudent. Inclined towards cruelty, you say? Sabrina, there will come a day when people will come after you.
I don't think so, for mages were protecting humans. The mutants would have drowned entire lands in blood. Yet you were right in some sense. We changed our tactics. Instead of killing them, we decided to isolate and study them. Special towers were erected, designed to quell the mutants' magic abilities.
And to avoid being locked away, princesses fled. Maybe they just couldn't believe your intentions were noble when they learned of the vivisections and assassinations.
True, to some extent. Yet the penchant that princes developed for rescuing princesses in towers was our real bane. The young ones who had little to lose were especially determined. Fortunately, most fell and broke their necks.
Not all, though. Many girls escaped, and now they seek revenge.
In brief, yes.
Yeah, Sabrina, I have a crazy story for you about this thing that we call witch hunts. You are playing a very dangerous game. I think there are many lines here that are basically straight from the books. In a way, this module is a better representation of the books than the show is. Okay.
What do you aim to do with Deirdre?
See if the curse can be removed. Study it, and finally and ultimately conclude the matter of the curse of the Black Sun. Contrary to what you believe, I intend to make her an offer. If she can find the will to aid me, it will only ease things for all of us.
And if she doesn't agree to help?
I shall force her. Yes, Geralt, for the greater good, I will bow at nothing. For I stand to save hundreds, perhaps thousands. You may not believe me, but there are more women of this kind. Many rule entire lands with a cruel hand. I am to report to the Council of Mages. The first trustworthy report, containing specific results. I must examine the girl, and that is precisely what I will do. Nothing and no one will stop me.
I understand your determination. It's a difficult matter.
Indeed. And you witches are not making things any easier by giving the girl shelter. Think it through, Geralt.
I will.
Witcher?
Have you spoken to the other Witchers? Who is at the castle?
Merwin spoke to 2 of them. There may be more, I don't know. Merwin was not let inside.
That shouldn't be surprising. We don't generally like guests.
Like it or not, we are special guests. Merwin carries a letter of safe conduct from King Henselt. Read it, and tell the other witches to prepare for a visit.
Okay, so she takes alchemic ingredients. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's time for us to go see who else is at the castle.
Go and speak with the witches. Sway them to my point of view. I'm a professional. I know what the girl needs. And
Yeah,
I'm very
a
good at
vivisection,
demonstrating
apparently.
gratitude.
That I do not doubt at all.
Oh, what is that? A giant centipede, okay. Oh, there's another corpse. A ring and a whetstone, okay. Oh, hey, Lambert. I think I'm actually gonna get rid of the other wolves first.
Time to die.
There we go. There was another corpse somewhere around here. I think. Or maybe that was just my imagination. Alright, let's go talk to Lambert.
Hey, Wolf.
Lambert, who else is here for the winter?
Vesemir and Eskel, and, well, we have guests.
I know. I've been to their camp. What are you doing here?
Making sure they stay out of Kaer Morhen.
Our guests tried to enter Kaer Morhen?
Some pompous ass showed up with an escort of dwarf mercenaries. Obviously, I couldn't let them pass.
You know they're carrying a letter of safe conduct from King Henselt?
Not interested. This is Kaer Morhen. Royal edicts mean nothing here.
I hope that's not how you put it to him.
Didn't have a chance to. The Archospores sprouted first. Quite a few seem to have planted roots over the summer. I always thought they grew on the graves of the murdered. Some bad wind must have carried the spores to the valley. It's full of them now. In any case, the dwarves evacuated the noblemen as soon as the plants appeared. It's been quiet since then.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, we are going to die. We are so definitely going to die. Okay. Let's pop some swallow before we talk to him. And let's wait for our health to regenerate. And actually, I'm already gonna switch. Okay, I'm in strong style. That's good. So we can be sure that we can kill those arch spores. Alright, there we go. Let's save again.
Hey, well,
Lambert,
Vesemir,
I know.
making sure
Our guests.
some
You know.
not in.
I hope.
Didn't have it in any. Wolf.
What? What just happened?
They say there's a girl inside the fortress.
Yeah, Eskel's doing. I think you should talk to him.
How exactly is Eskel involved?
Deirdre claims destiny has bound her to Eskel. Instead of figuring things out with her, Eskel's gone to clear the nearby mine of monsters.
Where's Vesemir?
In the lower courtyard with the girl.
Alright. See you later. Let's see if those arch
See you
spores
later.
are still around. Yes, they are. Okay, let's go.